Welcome to Brainish English Stories.
I had not walked far when I saw something strange. I went closer to see what it was. It was an old, broken carriage. The carriage looked very old, but still stood on its wheels. Next to the carriage were two dead horses. Only their bones were left. The reins were still there, going up to a skeleton sitting in the driver's seat. The doors of the carriage had fallen off. Inside, two more skeletons sat in the corners. As I watched, the skeletons started to move. They woke up. Their bones made cracking sounds. One skeleton jumped out and fell down. The other one stood up slowly. Its bones were weak and moved with difficulty. It went around the carriage and tried to help the one on the ground. At last, the fallen skeleton sat up. It looked around, then stood up by holding the wheel. It stood with its back to the other skeleton, holding one of its knees. The other skeleton also stood up and spoke. "Are you hurt, my lord?" it said in a soft, windy voice. "Yes, I am," said the other. "You didn't help me. My knee is not working. I tried my best, my lord." "Yes, but your best was bad. My leg hurts. But wait, why you look like bones." She looked at herself. "I have nothing else to look like," she said, "and you don't look much better. Is this a dream? Maybe you are dreaming, but I feel too much pain for this to be a dream. I hope these bones are not mine. My knee hurts the most. Maybe the bed was wet, and I drank too much. Maybe so, Lord of Cocaine." "What? How do you know that name? I don't remember you. What is my name? I must have been very drunk. You don't visit me often, my lord, so I don't know your name either." "That's not true. You always lied to me. I never saw you before. But you lied to me before, my lord. You look too different without clothes. I don't remember you. I'm happy you don't remember. My memories of you are not nice." She walked away, her bones making noise. Then she stopped. "Where's my valet? What was his name? I will help you this time," she said. "What can you do?" "Tie my leg, of course." She found some dry grass and tied his knee bones together. Then he tested it by stamping his foot. "You used to stand better, my lord," the lady said as she stood up. Now that I look at you, I think I used to hate you." "That's not a surprise, my lord. You hated many people, your wife too. I think I remember now, but I must have been away a long time. I forget everything. Look, the grass you tied on my knee is breaking." "We never got along well," she replied. "I was only happy with you during the first week of our marriage." "Was it like that? Ha, ha. Well, it's over now, thank goodness." "I hope so. But why were we sitting in that carriage together? It's strange. I think we got divorced." "Not well enough. We are still together." "Sadly true, but maybe we can fix that. This forest looks big." "I don't think so," she said. "I want to say something nice, but I don't want to lie. You don't look well. You must have lived a hard life. I hope I don't look as bad as you. I don't care, she said. Dream or not, nothing seems real anymore. Life taught me I was a fool to love you. You weren't the only one. Many women loved me. I forgot you were one of them. I did love you, my lord. A little, a long time ago. That was your mistake. You should have loved me a lot. Then I would have hated you faster. Let's not talk about the past. Where are we? Good question. This can't be hell. It must be. We're still married. Then I'm not like Othello. I'm not damned by a kind wife. She picked up a broken stick to help her walk. Give me that stick, said the man. I need it more than you. She didn't answer. So you wanted to beg? No, I just want to keep it, she said, and walked away faster. Her bones clicked as she moved. He tried to follow, but his grass band broke again. He grabbed his knee and shouted, "Come back and fix it." She turned and looked. Don't get angry, my lord. You'll fall into pieces. She came back, hid the stick nearby, and tied his leg again. Suddenly, he grabbed her arm. You'll break it, she said. I will, he shouted. I won't help you next time, she warned. He pulled harder. She reached for the stick and hit his leg. A bone snapped and he fell. She laughed. You will have to wear a leg brace forever, said the lady. Your dry bones will never heal. You devil, he shouted. At your service, my lord. Should I get you 2 wheels to use as crutches? Strong, but heavy. He turned his skull away and groaned. I was surprised his body hadn't fallen apart. The lady stood and walked away. She did not move too badly. What can happen now? I asked myself. They are so sad and broken. But this place can't be hell, because the little ones and the sleepers are also here. What does it mean? Can even skeletons find hope? There are some words too big for you or me. All is one and never's another, said a voice I knew. I looked around but saw no one. You are not in hell, the voice said, and I am not in hell, but those skeletons are in hell. I looked up and saw the raven sitting on a tree branch. Then, suddenly, he flew down and stood on the ground as a thin old man from the library, with a long nose and long coat. The man was never a true gentleman, he said. Now that he has no skin to hide behind, you can see what he really is. The woman is a little better. She still has some heart. But now, with no rules to follow, you see them as they truly are. What will happen to them? I asked. We will see, Mr. Raven answered. Long ago, they were the most handsome couple in the court. Even now, they still believe they are special. But maybe when they see their own faces clearly, it will help them change. Once they were rich. Now he needs her to fix his broken bones. That is a small hope. They can't leave each other, and there's no one else like them around. Maybe one day they'll get tired of hating and start a love, because love is deeper than hate. I saw more skeletons in a hall nearby. I said, Yes, he replied. They are like these too, but better. They are far ahead. They can even wear clothes, though only at night for now. Slowly, they are changing. One day they will have faces again. Every time they speak truth, they become more human. Do they have hope? I asked. They do. But they don't understand it yet, he replied. Did you come looking for me? I asked. No. People like you always return, he said with a smile. Who am I? I asked. I won't say, he replied kindly. You and I see you very differently. Just then his coat flapped, and I thought he would turn into a raven again. But he didn't. He just said, never trust someone who lied to you before, and never do what they ask. I'll try to remember. If you forget, a bad thing will happen, but it will help you. If you remember, the bad thing won't happen. Then he sank down, and suddenly I saw the raven again, flying fast and low,